What's up, guys? Ted Spicagna back at the Village Guitarist, and today I am looking at the pedal that has everyone's attention right now. That's the Strymon Cloudburst Ambient Overdrive. I won't go too far into specs because everyone else has done that. I will keep a camera on the pedal itself that I have here. So just looking at the top side of it, we have decay, we have the mix of your reverb and your ensemble sound and your dry signal. We have the pre-delay, tone, and mod settings, and I'll play a little bit with that today, but this is really going to be a much quicker overview than most other people are doing. So if I go back to my clean setting, which you heard at the beginning here, I am playing a PRS Custom 24 core model with one of the best tops I've seen on these guys. So I'm mostly going to stay around the neck pickup today because I like it. And then I have my Rev G20 plugged back straight into my Apogee Duet again. So that's going to be the direct signal from the 2 Notes Torpedo on board that you hear there. So again, going back to the clean sound, here's what we have. Now I'm going to go to just the reverb sound. I'm not going to have this ensemble mode on quite yet. The mod I also have off for the moment. I'll turn that on so you can hear it. But everything else kind of close to noon. Well, now it is. Pre-delay pretty low. I don't like to wait a long time for my reverb to happen. So here's just the straight reverb from it. That decay is only halfway up, and that's a really long reverb trail, but really pretty, really full. Reminds me of the kind of cathedral style reverbs that you might hear in some pedals. I'm going to turn this ensemble mode to mezzo piano. Keep the mix about the same. This, to me, depending on how you're playing, can sound like a synth. It can sound like a string section. It can sound like strings with voice. There's a lot of kind of different nuances that show themselves in different ways, and I don't have an explanation for that. I just think it sounds cool. So playing the same thing, ensemble mode on mezzo piano, so kind of quiet. Kind of gives it that extra fullness, full sound, that kind of symphonic feel. Like I said, I go back and forth whether it sounds like strings or a synth or maybe synth strings. That's just a nice little touch you can add to kind of fill out your sound. I was playing around with some kind of U2 style licks, and it's really nice. Nice addition to the tones that you get there, especially if you're playing on your own or maybe in a smaller band where you don't have a whole bunch of people to help you fill out that sound. You could use one of these for that little extra push. So not subtle, definitely not subtle. I mean, you could make it more so with that mix knob, but for now I'm going to go to the Forte side. And just, you know, musically, that's exactly what you'd expect. The ensemble setting is going to be much more prominent in this case. Cool. I'll add a little bit of the mod now. Well, a lot of the mod, put it about halfway up. The mod is only happening on the ensemble setting. It's not happening on the dry signal. It seems like it. But it's only happening to the affected signal, not the dry signal path itself. If I turn that all the way up, it gets pretty significant. I kind of prefer to keep the mod pretty low, if on at all, because then it's like maybe a little bit of vibrato added by a string section in the background, but too far and it's too kind of like vibey Leslie thing for me, and that's not what I'm looking for out of a pedal like this. If I bank the mix all the way on, it's almost like I'm playing a delayed synth exclusively. Really long reverb times available, especially when that mix is all the way on. And again, that decay is only about halfway up. Tones, what you'd expect too. It's affecting the overall brightness or low end of the reverb signal all the way down. Kind of darker. It really seems to emphasize the low end sound of that ensemble mode. So let's see if I bank it all the way. Is it higher sounding instruments? It's like almost more nasally. That's really interesting. So anyway, like I said, I'm not going to do a too crazy in-depth review of this. There's a million of them out there right now. We just wanted to show that, hey, we have them too at the Village Guitarist, along with a whole bunch of other Strymon pedals. They're in a demo room ready for you to come try them out as well. Absolutely love what Strymon is making, and I really love this guy PRS Custom 24 core model. Wonderful top. Lots more coming from them this year as well. So thanks for stopping by again, guys. We will talk to you soon. Hope to see you around the shop. Take care.